It's late night now. You're lying awake with your mind running in circles about things that might never happen. The glow of your phone screen lights up the ceiling as you check the time again. Your heart's been racing for no reason. That tightness in your chest makes it hard to breathe. Simple decisions like what to eat, what to wear tomorrow, feel overwhelming. The exhaustion of constantly feeling on edge never seems to end. What if I told you these aren't signs that you're broken? They're just signals that your nervous system has learned some unhelpful patterns. The good news? These patterns can be changed. Today I want to share with you 5 natural remedies that have helped millions. These aren't quick fixes or personal theories, but science-backed techniques from reputable research. Whether you've struggled with anxiety for weeks or decades, these tools can make a real difference. Let's begin with the fastest-acting solution. Stanley Rosenberg's book, Accessing the Healing Power of the Vagus Nerve, contains a remarkable story about a schoolteacher named Linda. After a car accident, she developed such severe anxiety she couldn't stand in front of her classroom anymore. Traditional treatments failed her, but after learning simple vagus nerve exercises, something incredible happened. Within 3 weeks, she was back teaching full-time. The secret lies in understanding your vagus nerve, which Rosenberg calls your body's natural reset button. It is a long nerve running from your brain to your gut that controls your relaxation response. When functioning properly, it sends calming signals throughout your body. When it's strong, it helps you stay calm under stress. When it's weak, anxiety takes over. The good news is, just like exercising a muscle, you can strengthen your vagus nerve. One of the most effective methods is the diving reflex, which is a primal survival mechanism that slows your heart rate and conserves oxygen when submerged in cold water. This is why the ice water gargling technique works so well. When cold water touches the back of your throat, it triggers an immediate calming response. Studies show it can lower your heart rate by 15 to 20 beats per minute in under a minute. Here's how to do it properly. Keep a glass of ice water by your bedside. When anxiety strikes, take a small sip but don't swallow. Tilt your head back and gargle vigorously for 10 seconds. Then hum your favorite song for 30 seconds. The combination of cold and vibration gives your vagus nerve the perfect workout. It might feel strange at first, but many people report feeling calmer immediately. Dr. Russ Harris' book, The Happiness Trap, tells the story of Michael, a successful businessman who developed crippling anxiety about flying. His mind would race with catastrophic thoughts every time he boarded a plane. Through cognitive diffusion techniques, Michael learned to see his thoughts as just words, not reality. The key insight from Harris' work is this: you don't have to believe everything you think. Our minds generate thousands of thoughts daily, many of them negative. The problem isn't the thoughts themselves, but how we relate to them. Harris explains that trying to suppress anxious thoughts actually makes them stronger, like trying not to think about a pink elephant. One powerful exercise involves writing down your anxious thoughts, then adding, "I'm having the thought that," before each one. For example, "I'm going to fail," becomes, "I'm having the thought that I'm going to fail." This simple change creates psychological distance. Clinical trials show it reduces anxiety symptoms by nearly half. Try this tonight. Write down your 3 most common anxious thoughts, then rewrite them with the new prefix. Say them out loud in a funny voice. Notice how they lose their power when you stop taking them so seriously. As Harris writes, thoughts are just words, they can't hurt you unless you let them. Dr. Emmerin Mayer's The Mind-Gut Connection contains a fascinating case study about Emma, a college student whose panic attacks disappeared after changing her diet. Before treatment, Emma suffered near daily attacks. After 6 weeks of probiotic foods and gut-friendly meals, she went 3 months without a single episode. The science behind this is revolutionary. Your gut contains over 100 million nerve cells, more than your spinal cord. These cells produce 90% of your body's serotonin, the feel-good neurotransmitter. When your gut bacteria are out of balance, it directly affects your mood and anxiety levels. Mayer's research shows certain probiotic strains are particularly effective for anxiety. Look for foods containing lactobacillus and bifidobacterium. Kefir is one of the best sources, with up to 30 different strains. Sauerkraut and kimchi are also excellent choices. Even plain yogurt can help if it contains live cultures. The effects can be surprisingly fast. In one study, participants reported feeling calmer after just 2 weeks of probiotic foods. For best results, combine probiotics with prebiotic fibers like bananas, oats, and flax seeds. These feed the good bacteria, helping them multiply. As Mayer puts it, a healthy gut is the foundation of a calm mind. And if you're finding this video helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe. It will really help support the channel to make more insightful videos. Dr. John Ratey's book, Spark, shares an inspiring story about David, a veteran whose PTSD symptoms improved dramatically after taking up swimming. The rhythmic motion of swimming activated his cerebellum, the brain region that regulates fear responses. Within months, David's flashbacks decreased by 70%. This works because movement boosts GABA, or gamma-aminobutyric acid, your brain's natural tranquilizer. Anxiety depletes GABA, leaving your nervous system hypersensitive. Exercise increases GABA production, creating a natural calming effect. Ratey's research shows rhythmic activities are especially powerful, like swimming, dancing, or even rocking in a chair. The key is consistency, not intensity. Just 15 minutes of moderate movement daily can make a significant difference. Try putting on your favorite song and moving however feels good. No need for complicated routines. As Ratey writes, the best exercise for anxiety is the one you'll actually do. Dr. Bessel van der Kolk's The Body Keeps the Score describes how Sarah, a trauma survivor, overcame her nighttime anxiety using sensory grounding. After years of sleepless nights, she learned to focus on physical sensations when anxiety struck. This simple practice helped her sleep through the night for the first time in decades. When you focus on sensory details, you activate your prefrontal cortex, which calms the amygdala. The 5-4-3-2-1 technique works because it engages multiple senses simultaneously. Try this tonight if you wake up anxious. Notice 5 things you can see in your room, 4 things you can touch around you, 3 sounds you can hear, 2 scents you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This brings your mind into the present moment, where anxiety can't survive. As Van der Kolk writes, the body remembers how to be calm, we just need to remind it. Imagine yourself 30 days from now, waking up rested, truly rested, not just physically, but with that deep, soul-level peace you've been craving. Facing challenges not with dread, but with calm clarity, knowing you have the tools to handle whatever comes. Enjoying little moments, like a morning coffee or a conversation with a friend, without the constant undercurrent of worry. This isn't just some distant fantasy. It's absolutely within your reach, starting today. I know taking that first step can feel overwhelming, so let's make it simple. Which one remedy spoke to you the most? Maybe it's the ice water trick for instant calm, or perhaps the gut healing foods that work while you sleep. You don't have to do all 5 at once. Just pick one that feels doable, and start there. Progress over perfection, always. And if you've already discovered natural solutions that ease your anxiety, pay it forward by sharing in the comments section below. Your experience could be the lifeline someone else desperately needs tonight. Anxiety loves to make us feel alone, but the truth is, you're part of a whole community walking this same path toward peace. If this video gave you even a glimmer of hope, pass it along and share it with someone who needs to watch it. Never forget what all these experts in science confirm: anxiety doesn't define you. It's not a life sentence. It's just your incredible, adaptable nervous system asking for help. And now, you know exactly how to respond. Your new story starts today, let's write it together.